Hello students, I am Pushpanjali from CBSE English classes. Today I am going to teach class 12 first poetry, that is My Mother at 66, written by Kamla Das. Kamla Das was born in Malabar, Kerala. She is recognized as one of the India's foremost poets. Her works are known for her originality and versatility and the indigenous flavor of the soil. She has published many novels and short stories. She wrote under the pen name Madhava Kutti. Now in this poetry, My Mother at the age of 66, we will read the poem My Mother at 66 is one of the finest examples of the human bonding, especially that of the mother and daughter. It describes the pain and fear of the poet of losing her mother due to harsh reality of life, which is death. Now dear children, line by line explanation we will see. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me. Doors open mouth, her face ashen like that of a corpse and realized with pain. Now, dear children, see here the poetess explains that once when she visited her parents' house is Cochin, it was a Friday. When she was driving back to the airport, her mother was sitting beside her at the back of the car. The poet looked at her mother and she saw that her mother was sleeping and her mouth was open. She further explained that the color of her mother's face was like that ash. Now, this means that it means she is comparing her mother face with the ash. It means that there was some smoky appearance on her face. She looked like a dead body. That she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees splinting the merry children splinting out of their homes. Now when she looked at my mother sitting beside her, her face is looking like the ashes, then she thought she wanted to change her mood. Then she started looking outside the window. Now in this stanza the poetess is telling, the poetess realizes that her mother had grown old. She felt pain of her, but soon she tried to get rid of these thoughts by driving her thoughts towards the trees outside. The young trees, although stationary, seems to be running very fast, as thought they were sprinting. She also saw children running out of their houses into the playground. All these things were full of life and energy. In opposite to this, she started comparing her mother. Now her mother was sitting beside her and she was looking like a dead body. Her faces become like ashes. And now when she started looking outside the window of the car, she saw that the trees are moving. Now the children are playing. Now how energetic they are. Now this is our life. Once we are small, we are child, we are so energetic. Now we have to become young, then old, then death. This is the originality of the life. But after the airport's security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her worn, pale. Now worn means, worn, the meaning of worn is dim, weak, and pale means very dull, colorless. Now in this paragraph the poetess is explaining. Now the poet continues that when she reached the airport, she finished with the security check and stood a few yards away from her mother. She noticed her mother's aging face, which looked so dull, weak and pale. Now she was standing the opposite side of the security check and mother is standing opposite side of the security check. And by looking at her mother, she was realizing that what happened to my mother, now how old she became. Now the aging, she is just realizing about the age. Now her face is becoming very dull, very weak. Now as a late winter's moon and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear, but all I said was see you soon, Amma. All I did was smile and smile and smile. Now, in this last stanza, this is really very heart-touching stanza. In this stanza, the poet compares her mother to a late winter's moon. As the moon in winter is not shiny, and even her mother's face had also lost her youth and shine. Now you have seen in the winter's moon, na? Moon is not having the glow, the radiance, that shine. That shine and glow her mother has also lost. Her face is no more any glow there. That is not having any shine there. As her mother was getting older and weak, the poet feels the fear of separation, just as she used to feel during her childhood. As a child, she could not bear the pain of separating from her mother. Now, when we are separated in the childhood, when we are fearful that if we got separated from our mother, what would happen? What would happen? Now, here also, the poet is having the fear of the mother, means this time she will, by death, she will be separated from her mother. But now, as her mother has grown old and she is about to die, the poet feels that maybe this is the last time that she is seeing her mother. She tries to hide her fear. Now she is very much fearful. The poetess is fearful. She is thinking that this is the old days of my mother. That if what if I will not meet my mother? She then says that she would soon see her mother again. She says so because she doesn't want to lose her mother. So that is why in this last three lines you can see it's very important. Amma, all I did was smile and smile and smile. So she don't want to show the mother that fearness which she was having on her face. She was very fearful that if I will come next time, then I will see my mother again or not. But she don't want to show that fearness that my mother can understand anything. Okay. Now, dear children, I think you have understood this poetry. This poetry is really very nice. You can see some difficult meanings. I have just shown you. This van means colorless. This is very pale, like that you can see here. Now, see the poetic devices used in the poetry. Okay. Now, many poetic devices the poet has used here. You can see the poetic devices. The poetic devices are literally words such as simile, metaphors, personifications, alliteration, onomatopoeia, oxymoron, etc. Now, dear children, poet is using many different poetic devices in their poetry to make it beautiful, isn't it? They are also using the rhyming words there. Okay. But in this poetry, there is no any rhyming word. This poetry is written in free verse. There is no any rhyming scheme in this poetry. But some poetic devices the poet has used here. We can see the literary devices used in this poetry. First of all, simile. You can see simile because the poetess is comparing her face ashen, that like of a corpse. Now, first of all, she is comparing her mother face with the ash. And second time, she was comparing her mother as a dead body, with a dead body. So, it is the example of simile. And we all know where simile is used. Simile is used for the comparison, for doing the comparison with the help of as, so and like. Now, the second example, that is, now one more thing is there. She is also comparing her mother face with the winter's moon. Isn't it? There also a comparison, direct comparison is done. Isn't it? Now, second one is personification. Now, you can see that tree sprinting. Now, tree sprinting means trees are moving. Can a tree move? No. Trees cannot move. And we all know personification means when a non-living things get the quality of living things, that is personification. So here trees sprinting means trees are moving. It means trees are not human being that they can move, isn't it? So they are getting the quality of human being. Now you can see the other poetic devices used by the poet, that is repetition. Repetition, you can see smile and smile and smile. 3 times they have used here. So this is the poetic devices used by the poet. Now come to the central idea. because in the CBSE exams the central ideas is asked to write, isn't it? So see, the central idea of the poem is aging, which is the eternal law of nature. Everything has to change one day, and therefore the poet has portrayed the contents of the old age which she found in her mother's. On this on this earth, whenever a human being is born, he or she has to grow up and face different situations that are put in front by life. When a person is young, then he or she is full of energy, and then old, and one day has to die. During the course of life, we meet many people, make friends. Many people do leave us. There is a kind of pain we feel when the others leaves us. No, this whole pain is concentrated on that pain only. Getting, children? Now here what pain the poet is realizing? The poet is realizing that the pain that she has described as a central idea. Now come to the theme. What message we are getting from this? Every poetry has some hidden messages in that. That hidden messages are given here. See, the poet also mentions the close relationship with a mother and a daughter. Now, mother and a daughter share. Everyone has a deep feeling of love for their mother, and we are always very worried and tensed. There is a pain deep inside us when we have to leave them. So, does Kamala Das feel while going away from her mother, who was grown old, and when the poet is going away from her, she is deeply saddened. She bids goodbye to her mother with a false and hollow smile on her face, and simultaneously she is also feeling guilty that when her mother needs her, she is not there. Now, in this poetry, the poet, the feeling, this is a very heart-touching poetry where the feeling of Kamala Das, she is expressing about her mother. Okay, children, I think this poetry you have understood. So, thank you so much.